Hallo Leute, ich bin's wieder, euer Chaos und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Ja, das letzte Mal ist fast ein Jahr her, ist dann doch schon ein bisschen Zeit vergangen. Und ja, ach das Let's Playen, ach das Let's Playen. Ja, aber nichtsdestotrotz, ich habe vor kurzem mal wieder mit ein paar Kumpels StarCraft 2 gespielt und ich bin eigentlich sehr extrem gespannt, wie es dann nur zu Ende geht mit der Story von StarCraft 2. Und ja, ich bin eisern geblieben und habe mir damals selbst gesagt, ich spiele es nicht weiter, bis ich es nicht weiter let's playe. Und ja, da jetzt auch vor gar nicht allzu langer Zeit der zweite Teil der Nova-Mission rauskam, die ich natürlich auch nicht gespielt habe, denn sie spielen, soweit ich weiß, nach der Hauptstory von StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, wurde es denn dann doch jetzt endlich mal wieder Zeit, weiterzuspielen. Und genau der Beginn des Weiterspiels ist heute. So, Legacy of the Void. Wir haben beim letzten Mal den Prolog gespielt. Und ja, haben da mit Zeratul die bösen Machenschaften von... Ach, weiß Gott, wie der Typ hieß. Ich glaube, das war ja ein großer, böser Overlord. Vielleicht sogar, also ein Übergott, was sogar einer von den Xel'Naga selbst, die alle Rassen erschaffen haben, oder beziehungsweise zumindest die Protoss und die Zerg erschaffen haben. Oder war es ein anderer? Amon. Amon hieß er, glaube ich, genau. Die großen Machenschaften von Amon hat der Zeratul herausgefunden, indem er irgendwie in Zukunft geschaut hat. Und kehrt nun mit dem Wissen auf die Heimatwelt der Protoss zurück, die wir auch hier jetzt unversehens spielen in diesem letzten Kapitel der StarCraft-Saga. Bevor wir dann nochmal auf die Menschen kommen mit den Norvat Covered Ops, da weiß ich aber nicht, ob ich das Let's Playen möchte. Auf jeden Fall freue ich mich da so extrem drauf, dass ich jetzt unvermittelt loslege mit der Hauptstory von Legacy of the Void. Ah, the story so far. Na schön, da gucken wir doch nochmal rein. So haben wir es auch beim letzten Mal gemacht und ich glaube nach 9 Monaten tut das Not, dass wir das noch einmal tun. Also lehnt euch zurück und guckt es euch nochmal an mit mir.
For nearly 300 years, humans thought they were alone in the Koprulu sector. They were wrong. The Zerg emerged, seeking to consume all in their path, and before long, the Protoss, a highly advanced alien race, began wiping out infested worlds, burning Zerg and Terran alike. A three-way war, unlike anything humanity had ever faced, erupted almost overnight. All the while, a human civil war raged. Marshal Jim Raynor vowed to oppose the corrupt dictator Arcturus Minsk for the betrayal of the woman he loved, Sarah Kerrigan.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now.
Kerrigan, a loyal operative, was left to die at the hands of the Zerg. But the Zerg had other plans. They transformed her and unleashed her psionic power upon the Koprulu sector, searching for their real objective, the Protoss homeworld of Ire. The Protoss were unaware of this danger and slow to respond. Their rulers, the Conclave, had dispatched Executor Artanis to hunt for Tassadar, a commander who had refused to wipe out infested Terran worlds. They crossed paths with a Dark Templar mystic, whose kind was considered heretics by the Conclave. Through great effort, Zeratul convinced Tassadar and Artanis that he was not their enemy. Together they rallied more Protoss from both factions against the Zerg. Despite the Conclave's fury, they achieved significant victories against the Swarm. But when Zeratul struck down one of the Overmind's Cerebrates, his own mind was left vulnerable. From his thoughts, the Overmind gleaned Ire's true location, and the Swarm descended upon the Protoss homeworld with all their might and fury. It was Tassadar who kept the Templar from extinction that day. Using the power of both the Templar and the Dark Templar, he sacrificed himself to kill the Overmind. Ire was lost, but Artanis led the survivors to the Dark Templar's homeworld of Shakuras. Old prejudices were set aside. The Templar were now in the Dark Templar's debt. Without the Overmind, the Swarm fractured. Kerrigan sought control of all the Zerg, even enlisting the aid of old friends and enemies like Raynor, Mengsk, and Zeratul. Once her rule was uncontested, the Queen of Blades betrayed them all. Billions of humans and Protoss were killed. The Zerg stood unchallenged, but to the relief of all, the war seemed to end there. Zeratul suspected the Zerg had fallen under the control of dark forces. He uncovered prophecies stating that an ancient entity, Amon, was attempting to merge Protoss and Zerg lifeforms into an unholy hybrid, and that this evil might already have control of Kerrigan and her power. It was during this time that Executor Artanis, hailed as a hero, was made leader of both the Templar and the Dark Templar. As Hierarch, Artanis united both factions, and promised to one day reclaim the glory they had lost on Ire. Raynor had vowed to see Kerrigan dead, but his retaliatory strike failed. Even his rebellion against Mengsk's tyranny proved ineffective against the Dominion's propaganda machine. But with the arrival of old friends and mysterious new allies, Raynor revived his campaign against the Dominion, scoring major victories on multiple fronts. But Zeratul warned him about the encroaching darkness, and said the key to stopping Amon was the Queen of Blades. She was needed alive. In a daring raid on the Zerg homeworld of Char, armies from the Dominion and Raynor, with help from Arcturus' son Valerian, used an ancient Zelnaga artifact to neutralize Kerrigan's power and free her from Amon's grasp. The Queen of Blades was helpless. The Dominion wanted her dead. Raynor couldn't allow it.
It's okay. I got you.
Valerian Mengsk offered them sanctuary, but his father could not let this opportunity pass. During the raid, Kerrigan and Raynor were separated. Kerrigan escaped, while Raynor...
He was briefly interrogated and summarily executed.
Kerrigan sought vengeance. She set out to reclaim her position as Queen of Blades. With Zeratul's guidance, Kerrigan gathered the Zerg broods and ruled the swarm once again. Only this time, free.
The killing will never stop. Until Mengsk is dead.
Kerrigan began dismantling the Dominion's military, one mission at a time. To her surprise, she learned that Raynor was still alive. She chartered a course to Korhal, Mengsk's stronghold. Despite encountering his best troops and traps, she personally ended his life. But there was little time to celebrate. Amon's plans were still unfolding. Kerrigan left Raynor to rebuild, while she hunted her true enemy. Raynor and Valerian Mengsk set about reforming the Dominion, with a just government. With the Zerg and Terrans quelled, Hierarch Artanis saw an opportunity. He declared that the unified Protoss, Templar and Dark Templar alike, would retake Ire. Any dissenting voices went unheard amid the hope for reclamation. Zeratul set off alone, searching for the truth, hoping against hope that the Hierarch was not making a terrible mistake.
Tja, das war ein Stückchen weniger als erhofft. Ich glaube, das ist genau das gleiche Video, was wir im Prolog schon gesehen haben. Ich dachte, der Prolog wird auch nochmal zusammengefasst. Naja, auf jeden Fall hat Zeratul im Prolog irgendwas rausgefunden, das ja, gegen Amon verwendet werden kann oder dass zumindest noch Hoffnung besteht. Und wie das Ganze jetzt weitergeht, werden wir in dieser neuen Mission, bzw. in der neuen ganzen Kampagne lernen. So, ich gehe mal wieder auf Hard, wobei mein Skill-Level ist wieder komplett auf 0 zurückgesetzt. Aber mal gucken, man fitzelt sich schon irgendwie wieder rein.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
Das war extrem cool. Das war schön mit anzusehen. Ja, mal gucken, wie das alles läuft. Also jetzt wird also auf jeden Fall erstmal versucht, die Heimatwelt der Protoss wieder einzunehmen, Aiur. Ihr habt ja im Prolog gesehen, dass die damals am Ende von StarCraft 1, glaube ich, ausradiert wurde durch die Zerg, wodurch sich halt die restlichen Protoss auf die Heimatwelt der dunklen Templer damals gerettet haben. Und ja, nun wird es endlich Zeit, Aiur wieder zurückzuerobern. Bin mal gespannt, denke, das werden so die ersten 2-3 Missionen sein, die wir da verbringen werden. Hoffe, dass man wieder sehr langsam ans Spielprinzip rangeführt wird, aber ich nehme stark an. Und ein neues Video.
Templar. At long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light guide us.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
You must halt this invasion at once.
Zeratul?
Templar! Arrest this traitor!
No! We will hear him out.
The end war has come. Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Ire.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me.
We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed, in the hopes that this moment would come to pass. Executor, commence the invasion!